it doesn't work. Interdiction doesn't work because these drug cartels, what they do is they know they're going to lose, 2% of their cargo. They bake it into their economics.
What do you make of this more aggressive approach in fighting the drug war?
Look, Marco Rubio, our Secretary of State, is doing a fantastic job. It is so important to go beyond interdiction and actually seize the assets and actually show force against these people who are now designated as foreign terrorist operations or organizations, which means we can use more intelligence against them. We can freeze their assets. We can prevent them from really committing one of the worst crimes that we've seen in our country, which is this: over 100,000 Americans die every single year from overdoses. And this is, Russia and China teaming up with these narco-terrorism groups, destroying our country from within, destroying our children. So I think going the next step and actually, calling these people what they are, the terrorist organizations, they're destroying the United States, they're destroying our future. And Marco Rubio is exactly right. This is what he has to do. And President Trump is leading the charge of making sure that we are telling our enemies we're serious. We're serious about going after criminals, and the rule of law is going to be upheld. They're not going to abuse our country and profit off this narco trafficking. And also, they make almost as much money, if not more, on human trafficking. And that's why they need to be designated as foreign terrorist organizations. And I really applaud the president and our Secretary of State for the terrific job they're doing in saving Americans and holding these people accountable.
Does it make sense that the narco groups would be trying to find another way into the United States by water?
Well, they never stop, because this is how they profit. This is how they make money. And I represent most of the northern border of New York, which we have more than 90% of the people on the terror watch list have come across the northern border as of last year's statistics. Those numbers have gone down, but that hasn't stopped them. I have the Niagara River, I have the St. Lawrence Seaway in my district, and we have a lot of waterways to come through the north. But certainly they will do everything they can. They have billions in resources from profits they made certainly over the years, and especially under the Biden administration, but also coming from Russia and China and their nefarious involvement in some of these things. So yes, we need to do everything we can. We need to give all the resources we can to the Customs and Border Protection and everyone that is involved in making sure we keep our communities safe.